smart water. So it's actually, it says on it, vapor distilled water. So also has some electrolytes for taste. But since the Volkswagen doesn't really care for taste, but it does need distilled water mixed in the with the coolant, this is what we're gonna use. I got 3 of them. Alright, we are back with the Volkswagen. As you guys can see, the radiator support, the front is back on. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about what I did. So I ended up taking apart everything in the front here and doing the timing belt on this. So up to 2006 they still have a timing belt. Then after 2006 they go to a timing chain. So we did that, changed out all the pulleys, changed out the serpentine belt, and now the front is back on. I'm actually in a time crunch because this weekend we plan to go on a little off-road trip, so here it is. So I got a couple of parts from FCP Euro. So hopefully by the end of today, I will have it started. Let's see what we have here. Come on. There you go. This is tough with one hand. So, brake pads. Awesome. Terrible box, but we have brake pads for the rotors that we got from the junkyard, which is cool because they're new. So what do we have here? AEM dry flow air filters. So they're gonna go right in here. Let me see if I could set that down and open one up. So there you go. These are the filters, drop-in filters. There's one that goes on this side. There's one that goes on this side. Let's put this one in. See what nice. I'm excited. Alright, so all we have is the filters to put in. Then as you guys can see, these holes right here. Some paper towels. Well, let's go back into this box. We have some new windshield wipers. Oil filter, because we're going to change the oil on it. We have this cable which goes from the latch of the hood right out to this area right here, basically right above the light. So as you guys can see, it's kind of corroded and I've been having some issues with it, so I'm just going to swap it out. It's an easy fix and makes sense to just do it now before it's too late. FCP Euro sent me some cool decals. This is my other filter, so that's cool. What else do we have? Okay, this is the important stuff. APR ignition coils. And these are really cool because, let me show you guys. Bam! Oh, there you go. APR. So they're actually fairly priced. They're priced, I think, at about like $32 a coil, which is pretty close to the original, the OEM stock ones. So I figured, you know what, spend an extra $1 or $2 and get some APR ones because they say they're awesome. So we'll set that here. What else do we have? Oh, that's right. So we have another wiper blade. Then we have these shocks, I think is what you call them. Or stabilizers, or so this little guy. This one goes for the emergency brake or the foot brake. So once you put it on and you pull the latch for it to come back at you, it hasn't been coming back, so the light stays on for the brake, and you got to manually like pull it back into the open position. So this is what's bad on it, so we're going to replace that, so our brake's going to be good. Then these two I actually got for the hood, because as you can see, these are shot. You have some oil coming down here. This one I think is okay, but I figured, you know what, let's just replace the both of them so we don't have to worry anymore. It holds the hood, but this hood's pretty light, and see, halfway through it just drops. So we're just going to take care of that. And I believe that's pretty much it. Now I'm kind of nervous because there's so much paper in this box. I'm not sure if I'm missing anything, but yeah, I'll get the rest of the coils out, and we'll put the coils back, or put the coils on, put the air filters on, and then we will try to start the car. And hopefully it works and it's in time, and all the work that I did was successful. Otherwise, it's going to be a little bit sad, because spent some serious time on this, as well as some money, and hopefully my YouTube mechanic skills will pay off, because I always watch videos before I do anything to see how others do it. So stay tuned. Let's see how it works now. Ooh, that's almost tough. It's okay, I guess. It shuts right there. It'll go down, but just a little bit higher, and I guess it stays up, but then, okay. That works. Better than what it was. So this is what I was talking about for the brake. So now you pull it, it barely goes up. See, it kind of moves around like that, so we're gonna have to take that off and put the new one in. Alright, so let's start putting the ignition coils in. I'm not sure if I'm doing this correctly, but I was always told to put dielectric grease, just dab a little bit, just so they come off the spark plugs easier. So that's what I'm gonna do. I see there's a little bit of green in here that looks like some kind of lubricant, but we're just gonna go ahead and put just a tad bit more. Okay, this looks sweet. Although it, I know not a lot of you guys are a fan. It's a Touareg, but like I said, it's an off-road truck for me. Looks nice. I'm happy. Gotta clean her up, but yeah, let me do this side, and then get the covers on the intakes, and then we should be able to crank her over. All right, here it goes. We're gonna try to run it. We're gonna try to start it and see what happens. Awesome. It starts. So now I can put coolant in it, headlights, grill, figure something out with the bumper, and yeah. Alright guys, time to fill up the coolant. And as you guys know, I'm a big fan of AMSOIL. So I also got their coolant which is good for Volkswagen, good for Mercedes. So that's what we're gonna use. I needed some distilled water, and my only problem is I was a little lazy because I worked all day and really didn't have time to stop anywhere other than the little store right down the corner from me. And all they had was, let me show you, Smart Water. So it's actually, it says on it, vapor distilled water. So also has some electrolytes for taste. But since the Volkswagen doesn't really care for taste, but it does need distilled water mixed in the with the coolant, this is what we're gonna use. I got 3 of them. I know, not probably not the smartest thing I've done today, but like I said, I'm tired, guys. I just want to get this puppy going. So we don't have much time, so let's do it. I also got oil, so I'm gonna be changing this oil out to AMSOIL. So that's gonna be good for it. I also bought something cool from AMSOIL. Let me show you guys. Engine and transmission flush. Cleans and prepares engines and transmissions for new oil. So as soon as we do this part, we're gonna stop, immediately drain oil, and that's when AMSOIL comes in. We'll put that in. But until then, let's do one step at a time. All right, guys. Day 3, working on the Touareg. We have 2 days left, and hopefully it's ready to go. Today I have a little helper with me. She's helping me restore the headlights. So this one's coming out.
It's not ready yet.
Well, yeah, I guess it's not ready yet. It's still kind of foggy, but we'll get to it. And then this one I ended up cracking, so we're gonna have to get a new headlight. Look at this headlight. I can do this that good.
It's not.
Babe, you made it look brand new.
Really?
It looks brand new, and now she's putting protective film on it. Amazing. Wow. Another thing, guys, I forgot to mention. I have in-cabin, or a cabin air filter is what they call it. And I started to change it out, or started taking everything apart, and there's this plate that goes here, and then I also took the cover, and I realized the cover is like there was a bunch of garbage falling down. So I wanted to record and see if I can get this thing out and have you guys see it. This is disgusting. Wow. Look at that, guys. This is bad. Oh, they're all full. Gross. Alright, well, let's put the new one in. Look at this. Beautiful. We're gonna have to put that in and then vacuum everything out. Well, luckily I didn't really clean this car too much yet, so I'll take care of that mess most likely tomorrow. Got the headlights on, tried to run the car to get the oil temps up for an oil change, and bam, something's leaking. It's not good. Not good at all. So I don't know if we'll be taking it out.